Are you a business owner, artist, model, or savvy entrepreneur? Then we'd like to welcome you to Apex Couture Magazine, the new wave of publications with budget-friendly advertising packages to fit the need for your brand. 100% Black owned. As part of the new Black media, we also cover the latest music, entertainment news, fashion, politics, and important Black social issues with common sense commentary in a hot new Coture Conversations column where we interview celebrities and prominent people we believe you should know. All of this goes down at www.apexcouturemag.com. APEXCOTUREMAG. Contact us at apexcouturemag@gmail.com or 321-947-4705. Head over to apexcouturemag.com and experience pure Black excellence today.
Listen, man, 2021, we still going in. We ain't never stopped, goddamn. So we finna start off March like this here, man. Coture Conversations, Apex Couture Magazine, back with another dope episode, man. And you know, if I'm talking to somebody, man, then they gotta be somebody special. So go ahead and let these people know who you are so we can dive on in this thing.
What's up, gang? It's your girl, AsianNae, leader of the Mermaid Gang. My song Jump going crazy everywhere. When you follow me on Instagram and you see this video, follow me at the AsianNae. And that's just that on that. Stay tuned, lock in.
Listen, so let's warm it up. Let's set it up for them. You know, tell them a little bit about where you from, and you know, what motivated you to jump off in the industry and do what you're doing right now.
Okay, cool. So I'm from the south side of Atlanta, Georgia, Riverdale, to be exact. Clayco from the south. I started doing music about a year, 8 months ago. I really started doing music because I just been overly passionate. I've always been overly passionate about music, but I'm also optimistic, and I just wanted to try something new. Normally, like if I go through things, I write it down in a diary. But I was going through something at the time where I started doing music, and my brother was like, "Hey, why you don't just try to, rap like over a beat?" So he sent me some beats. I did the voice memo thing, just talking to it, rapping, writing it down. And I think it was probably like after the fourth time I did it, I was like, fuck it, let me just go to the studio. And the feeling I got from being in the booth and really, rapping, it's been up since.
Listen, I know that feeling you talking about too.
Hey, now when you walk in your purpose.
Yeah. And, when I'm checking out the joint, because I want to talk about, I want to talk about the song Jump, because I was just vibing. to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a music connoisseur, and I know a lot of people say they are. But I know how to pick these records apart, so I can see the passion, even in that record. You know what I'm saying? Because after you listen to that joint, man, you know that pussy water, man. You know it. So you know what I'm talking about? You got the point across. You got the point across, and the video is dope as hell. So talk about how that came about, and the collaboration with Erica Banks.
Okay, so the video really, the video was kind of like a step away from the cover art. So the cover art was made first. Me and my best friend, actually, he's my stylist, my wardrobe stylist. We were just like going back and forth with ideas, and he was like, the Space Jam thing. That was the thing that came in and said it was a Space Jam thing. I'm like, okay, cool. So no, he said a Space Jam movie. And I'm like, okay, cool. So from there, soon he said Space Jam, I'm like, okay, cool. What can I do for Space Jam and where it's still Nae and people feel it, So the first thing was the cover art, which, as you can see, is animated, like me and her, but it's still us.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So instead of doing a Looney Tunes thing, I was like, fuck it, just put our face on there because people need to see this shit. Yeah, so we put the face on there, and then the outfits that's in there, I was like, okay, when I started thinking about the video, I'm like, I'm gonna get this made, so we're together, so let's put this on a cover. And then shit from the video, just really like, let's make something sexy, like a sexy now day and age Space Jam humans. And that's really what it was. And then the dancing scene, the choreographed scene was like, I really wanted to challenge myself because that's something that I wanted to get into, like being a better performer. So I was like, let me just work with a choreographer. I worked with 3 days.
Yo, that shit was sick. I mean, I the dance moves was crazy. It's like it's gripping. So you know when you see those dance moves, it definitely grabs you. When you got to was it important? Like in that last verse, you really your cadence was really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Was that important to do that? Is lyrical content to be able to deliver like that? Is that something that's very important to you?
Yes, my delivery is very important, and for people to know, like I'm really lyrical is very important. I think really the biggest thing for the third voice was just knowing the differentiation. Like I'm still a fresh artist, and people need to see this shit. Like I keep saying, so giving people bits and bits and bits at a time so they can chew is what I'm doing.
Yes.
What I'm doing. Yeah.
I can see that. I can relate. I can relate to that. Because I'm a little older now, so I don't do music like I used to anymore.
Right.
I remember being young and being witty with it and having so many different type of flows. So when I listen to it, I can tell that that's something important to you. So that right there says, to me, with being able to be sexy and be able to dominate the mic like that, I think it's very important. You know what I'm saying? So that people know you ought to be respected on that mic. You know what I'm saying? Because that's at the end of the day, that's what's gonna drive everything. You know what I'm saying? And it don't hurt that you sexy. You know what I'm saying? And you killed that one. So how did y'all link up for that joint?
So me and Erica, this past summer, we were at Magic City at the same time. I was celebrating being signed to the best label, Break 'Em Off. Period.
Shout out
shout out to the label, Break 'Em Off. She was celebrating a single release, and her label, my label, got into communication. Next day we was in the studio. I played her Jump. Like I played her a few songs, but I played her Jump. As soon as I played Jump, she was like, "This the one she want to get on." Yeah, so she went in there, Erica Hart, she went in there.
Yeah.
Knocked it out in like 20 minutes, I believe, if that. And then we also did another song. So
what?
Yes.
So that's something to look forward to?
Something to look forward to for sure.
Okay, so what I mean is we sliding off in 2021. Well, we done slid in this bitch. We up in here. So what's coming next though? We got an album coming. What you doing with it?
So I'm dropping my first mixtape this spring called Chosen One, because I am the chosen one. It's lit. It's gonna be a various of different sounds for me. I also collab with a few artists, so it's super lit. We working on that right now.
Look, we can't wait, because you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I have that for y'all on the site. Y'all know how to do dope article write up, all that. So I mean, how is looking up there? And y'all wide open like we is down here in Florida?
Hey now, say now, if you don't want to be in the pandemic, come to Atlanta.
I'm down here in Orlando, man. We wide open.
Oh, y'all open too though?
Yeah, we got theme parks and all. So I mean, I see, you know what I'm saying? Because we got people coming to the city, like doing their thing. We just had Dog. We got Gucci coming. Like, are you doing any touring, doing any cities, anything like that coming up in the near future?
Yes, I pray that I am booked out there. I'm sure we'll be traveling more. Really, it was just a travel ban, being open and making sense for us. So, definitely, because things are opening. Like Houston, Texas as a whole just opened back up today, and they finna stop wearing masks. So,
the election over with. So that's all I really got to say. Election over with.
It's to each his own. Hopefully, you don't catch that shit. Because to be honest, these dollar masks ain't doing nothing. If you gonna get COVID, you gonna get it. Period.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
You know how that go though. You know how that go, man. The election over with. So that shit.
That's what they was waiting. Look, that's what they was waiting for. We are listen. If you one of the ones that think beyond, you already know.
That's all I got to do is say the election over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By this point, we already know they ain't got no new playbook. The same thing. They've been doing this same shit over and over. By now, you should know. So nigga ain't even got to go there. So we just gonna put it in the atmosphere. You finna be lit this year. You finna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Cause we wide open, man. We wide open. We can't wait to see what's going. Cause if to follow up that jump, I already know you finna take off. I already know you got to take off to come behind that now.
Just wait. Listen, I'm gonna just go ahead and just tell you, period pool is next.
What?
Period pool is next. I've been a little bit. I've been giving people previews of it, but it's next. Period pool is next.
Listen, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Listen, you know what? And this was a precise, straight to the point. Is there anything else you want these people to know before we slide up out of here?
Yes. Just to follow me on Instagram at the AsianNae. Know that it's on the way. Period. The chosen one on the way, and just keep locked in, keep checked in. On Thursday, I remixed "Be Easy" by T.I. It's the name.
Okay, I seen your post on the gram about that. I see you say tag Trouble Man on there.
Yes, and he actually DM'd me back. I sent him the video. He DM'd me back and said, "Bye." Appreciate it.
Got the cosign from the Kane though. Shout out to the King, man.
Shout out to the King. We from the A, and a lot of people don't show him his credit. Shout out to the King because he's one of the ones.
Yeah, definitely, man.
For sure, one of the ones.
Yeah, so can't deny that.
Just lock in with me. If you ain't heard my new single "Jump," go check that out. It's Women's National Women's Month. Huh?
We're gonna have that. We're gonna have it. I'm gonna have it in the article. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Oh, well, there you go.
Y'all already know. Everybody that know that be at apexcouturemag.com, because that is where this shit goes down at. That's what the song. Y'all will see the video, because if you ain't seen that, you need to see that. Fellas, y'all need to see that, man. You know, and some of y'all ladies need to see that. Shit, I love that. You see how my face look? I got a concerned look on my face. I'm concerned about this. Because
if you ain't heard that shit, it's a problem.
Yeah, and slap super hard. So listen, man, we're gonna let her go about her business, man. And I really thank you for taking the time out to chop it up with me on this platform. You know, I Apex Couture Mag with the Coture Conversations. We're gonna have everything for y'all in that article, man. And y'all make sure y'all go follow her and go run that shit up ASAP.
Thank you. Be safe. Nate out.